Tell us why what's your name, why you're here, what your concerns are.
Well, I'm John Taylor, and I'm here because I'm concerned about the government being more willing to cut vital services like food assistance, Medicaid, and SSI, state disability, than to take away a tax cut to the wealthiest 1% of Americans. That's why I'm here.
Okay, very good.
I'm Scott Taylor. I'm pretty much here. I want to find out what it's all about. I'm disabled and been fighting for disability for 7-8 years and been denied every time. So
you're
just kind of hoping that I can figure out what this is about and get something that's worth fighting for.
good. Welcome,
Good.
Scott. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Loretta. I'm here also to fight for the disability as far as the veterans, VA, Social Security, Medicaid, and try to get them to not cut the VA benefits or any other benefit with people who are disabled or mentally ill. And if they do lose any of it, then how are they supposed to live if they lose any of their benefits that they have now?
Very good. Welcome, and we'll talk
Thank
a little
you.
bit about that because one of our last actions was at the Jacobetti home, and we'll
Yep.
talk about that.
I'm James Lehman. I'm a disabled veteran. I wasn't in a war, but still disabled. Here to find out why the government has taken over the United States of America and why the people are losing control of it.
Hi, I'm Peggy Noah. I'm here because I want to know what they're going to do for our Social Security and how much they're going to take away from our Medicare. And I have a bunch of friends that are widows of people that's in the service and what they're going to do to them. And I'm also here to find out about this Obamacare, if why a person is going to be penalized at the end of the year on their taxes because they cannot afford insurance. Thank you.
I'm Athena Myers. I'm here, I moved here like 3 years ago, and I just feel like the UP is not looked at in the state of Michigan. I feel it's just really frustrating that to find out that they pay literally for convicts to get out of prison to live here on the base for a year, and bring up other people from Detroit and pay them to move here, and there isn't any jobs here for the people who already lived here, and there's no help for anybody. So that's why I'm here, among a million other reasons. But yeah, there's no jobs here for the people who are here, and then they're just pretty much filtering. It's like they're cleaning up downstate and wanting to filter out who they call rubbish and throwing them up here, and there's nothing to provide for anybody as it is, and no one gives a crap.
We'll get into this a little bit more, but has Congressman Benishek, have they brought any funds into this area for redevelopment?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. And then, let alone on top of it, the schools. You know, it's affecting everything. Well, it's such a high ratio of Chesters here, and everything, it just kind of affects everybody. And then now they're making so many changes for the schools, which is affecting the kids more here. And so many kids need extra help as it is. So it's just a mess here. I don't know, this place is a mess.
So that's why we need to have meetings like this and try to figure out what we can do to make it better, right?
Yeah.
Juanita.
Oh, jeez.
Bonita. That's all like you said, Juanita.
It means beautiful. Bonita
Yeah.
means beautiful.
Basically, a lot of the same concerns, but as far as the education goes, they're getting rid of parapros when we need them.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a lot of children that need that extra help, and they've got the money. The money is in the school fund, but they're not releasing it. They're hoarding it for whoever they think they're going to give it to. But it isn't going to be us. And it's not just a UP problem. It's not a Marquette area problem. It's a state problem.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just Benishek, but we need to write to all of them and call all of them or email all of them and tell them, let this money go and give it back to our kids. That's our future. And they're taking away. They're taking away. If somebody doesn't have an education, where are they going to go in life?
That's exactly.
I mean, that's what they're saying. Well, we don't have the educated people for the jobs. And anymore, you've got to have the education.
Right.
And the other thing is, a lot of the things that they are doing for the teachers, for all of us, is they're trying to get rid of the unions. And I'll tell you, we wouldn't have half the stuff we have if it wasn't for unions. And I mean, I'm not necessarily pro-union. I've been in a couple of them now, but, and I'm a Teamster now, but, you know.
So I hear you. You're worried about
Jobs,
economic, middle class
definitely.
issues, good jobs, and kids, right?
I mean, and
number
I
one
get
is
Social
kids.
Security, I get Social Security, I get a pension, and I still have to work.
Right.
But I have absolutely no medical.
Right. So
Medical comes out of my pocket.
So we're gonna keep talking through these issues over the next few months. So we need you to keep coming back, and we will work on issues like that. Jen?
Hi, I'm Jenny Baker. I'm here for a lot of the same reasons these people are. I'm new to the area. I'm from Oregon, and I see how the economy is here. I have an education, and I still can't find a good paying job, and I work at the school district, and I see all the budget cuts.
Have you been laid off as recently, or?
In Oregon, I got laid off as a social worker for Head Start because of budget cuts, and then here I'm a parapro at Bothell Middle School, and they're cutting 3 parapro positions there.
So you're a little nervous,
Yeah.
to say the
So,
least.
yeah, I just don't understand
All right.
why.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Lesser, and I'm here too with some of the same concerns. I'm originally from downstate. I've been up here, it'll be 19 years. I have seen jobs go from the Saginaw County all overseas. I'm seeing it now up here. I am on Social Security. I am tired of seeing every time there's a cut, they hit kids, they hit Social Security. They had the people in Michigan voted the lottery, which is supposed to take care of the kids, that nothing was supposed to touch the schools. Where did that money go? Whose pocket is it going into?
What's the plan for education? Yeah. Bill?
Bill Joswick. What was your name again?
Anita.
Athena?
Athena. You mentioned something about the money not coming up to the UP.
Well, yeah, they're not. If they're, what they are doing is they're cleaning up Detroit. They spend all this money for downstate. Then they send what they consider rubbish up here to a place that does not have any common economy as it is. And we're supposed to be one state, but I feel that this is backwards, that they're not even thinking about up here, or the people up here. You know, why would you send people who don't have jobs, don't have anything, and they're on welfare, and say, oh, we'll move up here and we'll give it really cheap for you and plus pay for you to do it for a year. Or people who just get out of prison for raping little kids and spending 15 years and then giving them all these benefits to move up here where there's nothing, that after their year is done, what are they going to do?
Right. So has anybody been following this Superior story or State of Ontonagon story?
Was that the one that they sent the money downstate
Bill,
and
can we-
it didn't come back? It was on TV6.
Not sure.
We've got 20 people here. Can we get through the introduction? Tell us why we're here, why you're here, what brought you here, and we will get through the agenda and hopefully talk through these issues through this meeting and through future meetings. But why are you here? Tell people.
Just curious.
Okay. But you've been to several of these before, right? So,
yeah.
Okay.
Curiosity
You're
isn't
still
satisfied yet.
All right. Okay.
Hi, I'm Janet Joswick, and Bill and I moved here from Saginaw, Michigan. We spent 43 years in Saginaw, and we came up here. And I worked at, that's where I know you're from. Yeah, yes, where we know each other. Yeah, and I came out to K.I. Sawyer, so I've been working there, and I retired again from K.I. Sawyer in December. And I guess I'm really concerned like everybody else. It's a good little school, and the teachers work hard, the aides work hard, the bus drivers work hard, bless their souls. You know, everybody really cares about kids, but it's when you start making cuts now, the aides and the teachers, it's going to be really hard to give our kids what they need, and that's my biggest concern. I'm concerned about Medicare, Social Security, all of those, because it's hard, like you said. But I know people that are working 3 or 4 jobs just to make it so their kids can get And everybody thinks, oh no, people aren't working. They are working. I hate that when I hear, oh yeah, they're not working. They're just, baloney. You know everybody's working hard up
Well,
there.
and that's the problem. You have to work 2 or 3 jobs to make ends meet.
Right.
I did that before I got Social Security.
Mm-hmm. So it's really sad. So we've got to get together. We've got to band together. And we've got to start working for the community. This is our community. We live here, we work here, and our kids have to have what they need. And that comes first with me. Like you said, education's just a high priority.
Amen.
I don't have anything, okay.